how can I snack smart if fruits are so like, oh no, oh don't eat me yet. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I've gone bad.
It's gotta be the right
yeah,
time.
I've gone bad.
I think that one of the big issues in this whole, topic is convenience.
Yeah.
I would say that the more convenient something is,
The less
healthy it is, right?
1,000%.
Unless you have like, catered meals or something like that. Every other rule that we have here, if you didn't plan, you're gonna fail. I've been Carlosing before Carlos. I'm the original Carlos.
As we all know, nutrition can be the hardest part of staying fit, at least in my book.
And everyone's book, I think.
Yeah?
Unless those weird people that don't like to eat. Have
Like
you ever met someone like that?
No, or like your
Like,
wife.
oh, food is... No, my wife is just likes healthy food.
Exactly.
That's
Wife's
a
like,
different thing.
oh my God, I'm craving a salad. And
Big
I'm like,
time.
I'm craving chicken nuggets.
No, I'm talking about the people that just like eat for sustenance, not for enjoyment, which is wild. Because I'm the other way around. I think about food probably too much.
All day long, I think
About food. If you can name the original song, we'll give you a t-shirt.
We definitely will. I will actually ship you a t-shirt. DM us and I'll ship you a t-shirt.
Yep. So there you go.
Name the artist and the original song.
So anywho, we're going to talk about nutrition. We're going to talk about 10 rules that were developed by our registered dietitian. She just did a workshop. So if you attended the workshop though, we are going to give our own spin to it. So don't skip this just yet. It's going to be an entertaining one.
Yeah, because we're going to talk about them, then we're going to rank them in degree of what we find to be the most difficult. And we might not agree.
I don't know if we'll agree. So
guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the BFit Brothers podcast. Too fast?
No, it's fine.
Perfect. As usual, I'm Victor.
And I'm wearing a woman's tank top.
And he's wearing a woman's tank top. And we're here to bring you...
Don't ask me why.
I don't know. Who cares? We're here to bring you the fitness advice and tips and what else do we talk about? That you come to crave. The last one said commentary. That's
fitness culture commentary.
Yeah, we're gonna get it down to a sentence, guys. I promise. But it's not today.
No, today is not that day.
Today is not that day. So you want to just jump right in with rule number one? You got any preambles?
I do have a preamble. My preamble is my prelude.
Yeah.
Prelude.
Sure.
That was a Honda too. I think that was a Honda model.
Honda Prelude.
Sucked. Is that my prelude? Is that before we talk about nutrition? I think the most important thing to know about nutrition is that everybody is so different when it comes to this that there are no like general rules that, we're going to rank them from 1 to 10, which ones we think are harder. But the hardest one for me is not going to be the hardest for you. Everybody's going to have a different struggle. And yes, there's going to be a lot of overlap. But when it comes to nutrition, I've never met two people that are like, yeah, that exact regimen works for me. I always have to tweak it in a certain way. So you have to, at the end of the day, know yourself and experiment with certain things to see what works for you. That's like the big caveat when it comes to anything nutrition related.
Know yourself, know your worth. Yeah, and people always ask us like, oh, especially when they're just starting off, what's the best diet? Or like, what's the best, like when time do I eat before I work out or after? It's like, all of these things are completely like dependent on you. So like he said, we're gonna talk about these 10 tips, these 10 rules. Our ranking is definitely not gonna be the same as yours. I'm gonna give one away right now, but like, let's say you don't drink. That's already one that is not even on the worry list for you. So we'll see where this guy ranks that one.
Pretty high.
Pretty.
I tried to not go with my own. I just went with the general population. So we should probably say that. Oh, you go with your own?
I went with my own.
Okay. That makes things interesting.
That's a fun twist on it.
So he's ranking these rules.
You know which one my hardest
the difficulty for yourself. Yes. I was ranking them the difficulty for the general population. So there's some miscommunication here, guys.
Alcohol would be your number. Bald.
Who is this little guy?
Bald. That tattoo is awful.
You're in realty? That should be smarter than that.
Why?
Numero uno. Prioritize protein.
All right. That's a depends on the person, I
guess.
Cliche,
right? It's kind of cliche because I don't know if you've seen all the articles that are coming out, but it's like America's obsessed with protein. They're putting protein in everything. You saw Starbucks just came out with a protein
foam lattes.
Protein foam. Ugh,
I want to try it.
I don't know about that. But anyway, everyone's injecting protein because it's trendy. I guess we've gotten to the point where we understand injecting into the food. Oh. We understand as a culture that protein is important. But I don't think most people really know why. And I think there's still a lot of confusion, a lot of myths regarding protein. So let's talk about it briefly, and then should we rank it first or what?
Yeah, where do you have it on?
I have it as number 3 as the 3 hardest one out of 10. Yes, and I will explain myself.
Okay. Damn, now my rankings are all confusing to me because I had them backwards, guys. I have it as number 7.
But I thought you fixed it.
Yeah, I have it as number 7.
So not that hard.
Not that hard. Not that hard once you're aware of it.
Also, this is for you, right?
Yeah, this is for me.
Okay, no wonder. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's not that hard for me either.
Not that hard once you're, and I know how you think about it. You're going to every meal thinking, where's my protein in this meal? And that's kind of what I do too.
Not just that.
You plan ahead.
One of the things that my wife, dietitian, one of the things that our dietitian discusses is that, like, for example, eggs. Eggs are protein, right? But they only have like 6 grams, right? So if you eat 3 eggs in the morning and your little toast or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm getting enough protein. You add up your protein throughout the day, and if you only had 3 meals that day, odds are, especially if you're a woman, you're not having enough protein. You know, you're barely getting 20 grams just with your breakfast alone. So the reason I ranked it so high is because it's not that easy to get the whatever amount of protein you're required to have, especially if you strength train, which you need more.
Definitely. Part of why I put it a little easier for me is because I kind of already live off protein shakes and protein bars and all this thing. Like, I don't see it as a challenge, but I can see the general consensus. If I had ranked it generally, I would put it way harder because I know almost everybody struggles with that.
Should we go into like the educational component on why these are important, or should we just kind of ramble on them?
We can give a quick, like, 1 or 2 sentences on why.
Because I feel like I said that most people still are confused, and then I didn't say, well, why do you need high protein?
Protein builds muscle. The end.
Pretty much. Builds muscle, spares muscle when you're cutting weight, which is important. It's directly linked to, it's directly responsible for muscle protein synthesis, which is like rebuilding after you've worked out. So a lot of the, you're doing damage to your body when you work out. It's a good damage, a good stress, but then the rebuilding starts. So you need the proper building blocks, and protein is by far the most important one. So it also keeps you satiated.
That's
so
what I was going to say. Very
longer. Important. It's like when it comes to working out and muscle mass and all that, it's probably the most important macronutrient.
I mean, it's a cliche for a reason. Like, everybody knows, like, have your protein, drink your protein shake. It's become like a broism. Eating your grilled chicken and all that stuff.
It's also out of all the macros, it's the hardest one to like overeat or like eat a really bad quality. Like you can go ham on carbs and fats, but protein, it's like if you're having your chicken or your turkey or even your steak, like it's just, you're not gonna have like a really unhealthy version unless you're talking about like the ones that have a lot of fat, like chicken wings or meatballs or something like that, where it's like or a really fatty steak. Now we're getting into, a lot more fat than just protein.
A nice fried chicken.
A nice fried chicken. I don't want to get into the weeds about that. The reason I rate it as 3 hardest, I already said, because of how hard it is to get to that amount. I also feel like one of the myths is that people don't realize how much they need, right?
Yeah.
So like the RDA, which is a recommended daily allowance, is honestly a joke. It's like, this is the amount you need to like not die, you know? If you're working out, you need like way more protein than you need. For example, I will push back on what you said about like, oh, you're good, like you eat a lot of protein. I don't think you eat enough protein.
I'm alive, aren't I?
Ooh. Are you?
I mean, I guess you're gonna have to compare it to the other ones.
How many grams more or less would you say? Or you're completely
like 1 million?
Gazillion? Well, you need 2 million.
You know me.
You have no idea.
Not one iota of an idea.
Yeah.
I would estimate between my shakes and everything, probably getting like 100 grams.
There you go. Not eating enough, bud.
Oh well,
there it goes.
Oh well.
You're
But
leaving
still,
gains on the table.
Compared to my other ones, you're gonna see.
Well, that's the thing, is that the other ones
I
might be
struggle
harder.
a lot with nutrition. That's where this whole thing is going. So for me, that was number 7.
Okay, number 3 for me. I think we can move on from that.
All right, number 2. I was gonna sing it like Kurt Cobain.
No.
Load up on fruits. All right, rule number 2: load up on fruits and vegetables.
Bring your friends.
So I put this one at number 5, and you're probably gonna be like,
number 4 for me.
yeah. So that's your
4th.
I'm struggling with it. It's middle of the pack.
1 is the hardest for me.
It's middle of the pack for me because I don't eat vegetables.
So it should be harder.
No, but I like fruits. But I do like fruits.
Okay.
So for me, it's like, I'll a couple of fruit every here and then. I'll add one to every meal. It's not a problem for me. I'll snack on grapes.
This is an obvious one, right? We don't have to explain why
fruits and vegetables are
important.
Come on, what are you talking about? The nutritional pyramid next?
Although, wait, I will say we still have a lot of people. I'm gonna refrain from calling them derogatory terms, but who think that but don't fruits have sugar?
I just saw it on a show. The lady's like, we don't let
I'm
our
sure
kids.
some of you
We don't let our
think
kids
that.
eat fruits.
Sorry, but
because they have sugar. And I'm like, oh,
dumbest thing ever.
Oy vey. Or it's like, but I'm eating all this sugar from the fruits. Aren't I gonna gain weight? And it's like, how many bananas are you eating, lady?
The
Like,
lady, the middle-aged lady that's binge drinking on the weekends is worried that the
That she ate too many
grapes she's
cranberries.
eating are cranberries. Who the hell eats that?
the zombies.
Grapes and okay. It's like that's not the reason you're overweight.
1,000% not.
You know, anyway, I don't want to get into that. Fruits are very good for you. Vegetables are obviously
Vegetables are
good for you.
good, fiber, nutrients, all that stuff. Don't blend them. Eat the skin.
I thought no, you can blend them. You just can't juice them.
Juice them. Don't juice them.
Yeah,
See,
come on,
guys?
don't be spreading misinformation here.
I mean, I was teeing you up.
You did something interesting. I never even put them on the same category because I think fruits are great and those are easy for me to get and I think for other people. But veggies, like those first of all, I don't even like them in the same category. Fruits and veggies as if they're the same thing.
Not
Let's
even
face it.
close.
No, they're not the same
Not
thing.
even close.
So for me, I would agree with you. Like getting fruits is easy.
It's like East and West Germany.
Wow, in the 80s. But getting veggies in, I think that's where a lot of people struggle. That's why I put it as number 4th hardest.
I wouldn't disagree. I'm at 5, so we're pretty close there.
And our dietitian recommended having at minimum of 2 different colors or different types of veggies per meal. I think that's tough for a lot of people.
Ahí se me complica la
Yeah.
cosa. That's where things get complicated for me because
Now you're asking for a lot.
you're asking for a lot. A lot of my foods are kind of sim color. It's like very
Dog food.
very dog food.
Mush. Is
Very
that why you
mush
don't post your
hue.
foods on the chat?
I post my foods on the chat. Look, I posted one right now. Check the chat.
He's not. What do you think is the hardest thing for the average American, let's just say, about getting
that?
in their fruits and veggies?
I think it's making the vegetables palatable, man. I mean, like at least for me, and I think America would agree with me. It's to make them palatable. I don't like the consistency. I don't like the smell. I don't like the flavor. You're not doing it right. I've never had one done right, unless it's like you coat it in dressing or something, which kind of defeats the purpose, at least for me.
So can I make my case against vegetables real quick?
Yeah, go
Against
for it.
them.
Please, please. You're on my team.
There are some things that by nature are delicious. Vegetables are not one of those things. I'm sorry. You guys can say whatever you want.
But cauliflower pizza
my wife, who
tastes
is the
just like
dietitian,
pizza.
she would disagree. Some people are blessed that they enjoy the taste. But here's my thought process. We like sweet, salty, fat,
Savory.
foods, savory foods. There are some foods, like a nice steak, add some salt to it. That's all you need. And it's already has all those flavor profiles.
Dude, add some salt to an artichoke.
Exactly. Fruit, same thing. It's natural. You can grab it from the tree, eat it. It's nice and refreshing and juicy. It has sugar and it has all these nice, pleasant things. You grab a vegetable?
Dude, not even ants are gonna eat them. Leave a vegetable
Dude,
and a
my
fruit.
dog
in a
doesn't
thing.
eat them. She eats everything.
Your
You
dog
give her
eats snakes.
everything. It's like, nah, I won't eat
Put a
that.
fruit and a vegetable on a table. The ants are gonna come for the fruit. And they're
It's
gonna
crazy.
and
It's
do a
crazy.
vegetable.
So, I mean, what do we need somebody else here. We need
What
a
are we
third
doing
party
here? What are we doing
We
here?
need a third party
We phone a friend? Phone
I would
Karina?
agree with you though. I will say like being with my wife who likes vegetables and knows how to cook, I have learned like there are techniques and there are things you could do to make vegetables a lot tastier. So a lot of it has to do with your like cooking technique and what you season them with. But to be completely honest, it's one of those things that I do because I know I have to. But if I had to choose, I would never put most vegetables. Most, because I do like, garlic, onion, mushrooms, like those.
Yeah, but I feel like that's
fake
just like,
vegetables.
it's a sofrito.
Yeah.
What was I going to ask? Okay, I have a very stupid question. Go ahead, guys. You could judge me.
Okay.
Are mushrooms
bonita fish
are
big?
mushrooms a vegetable? Oh, man. This is dumb.
Oh man, they're fungi. Which,
Don't
yes,
say
I'm
the
not gonna
joke.
say a joke.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're kind of what's known as a trophy fish, so yeah.
By the way, I always thought mushrooms had a distinct smell to them.
They do.
But I realized it's just dirt. Have you ever smelled like a nice good dirt?
Oh, all the
Soil?
time. I've played con my fango.
It's soil. It's really
yeah,
what
but
it
they also
smells
have
like.
their own like humid smell.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of people struggle with the texture of mushrooms.
Guilty.
You're one of them.
I wish I enjoyed.
They're freaking delicious.
it's
That is
like-
the one vegetable that I love.
That's the one thing that I always tell people, like, I wish I enjoyed a mushroom because they look good and people are obsessed with them, and shiitake is fun to say, but I can't enjoy them.
Okay, I think we can move on from this. Do we have any tips for getting? Or should we
I
give
don't
tips?
have tips
Should we
for
give
that.
tips
I
or
got
no?
no tips. I'll listen.
I mean, I have a bunch of tips because, like I said, I don't eat vegetables. So, I mean, I don't like vegetables naturally. But some would be like soups. Somebody said it in the seminar. Soups are a great way to get. For some reason, it's like broccoli, broccoli soup, okay. Asparagus, asparagus soup, pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Same
good
with
with all
mushrooms. Like
seasonings
I'm
and
sure if
stuff.
you have a nice mushroom soup, you'll enjoy it.
I mean, I've had what's that Asian soup that has little mushrooms in it? I've eaten that, and I like that.
miso.
Yeah, I like that. Miso soup.
Okay, there you go.
Miso soup.
So that's one. Another trick that we do, like even our daughter, who's not a huge fan either, and that's another thing. Kids don't naturally like vegetables for the most part.
I mean, the cliche, eat your vegetables.
Exactly. So we just chop it up real tiny, and we'll make like broccoli rice. You can't even tell that it has broccoli in it. It's just a little bit greenish, but it tastes like rice. Little things like that. And then for me, sauteing, just making like just sauteing everything into one plate and making it with chicken or some sort of protein or even like a rice. It's a way of like hiding the vegetables. So
my tip is get the vegetable and then cover your nose, and then eat like a yeah,
that's a good one.
like a child.
All right. Well, let's move on.
All right, rule number 3. I almost did 6. Rule number 3 is cut the sweets. Spoiler alert, it's my hardest one.
Number 1?
Yeah, number 1.
Let's freaking go.
You too?
No.
Oh.
Remember, I'm going for the average American.
I think
mine is number 2.
Okay.
It's up there.
It's I mean, I can't.
I'll go ahead. We're terrible at this. We
we're
gotta get
not-
somebody else.
We're not really good at this nutrition thing.
Yeah, for those who don't know, we're not like your average trainer. We're not like chicken breast
yes.
and broccoli. I love this. We are more like average Joes that happen to be trainers. We know a lot about this stuff.
Sure,
but
people in Atlanta are like,
we
hey,
live
guys,
kind of an average
yeah,
life.
you look the part.
Yeah, look the part.
Oh,
Don't at my face. Sorry, a little too much testosterone.
yeah. He's been
My
running
injections
less.
were a little
He's been running
high.
less. So yeah, I put this one as my hardest one because every single night, I know a lot of people are like me. After dinner, my body demands sweets.
What about after lunch?
After lunch? Not so much, honestly.
For me,
I mean, I'll do it, but it's like, plus, not to mention, my intake, my sugar intake is crazy. If you guys don't know me,
we're the worst trainers.
if you guys don't know me, I come in here and I have like 5-6 shots of cafecito, which is basically sugar in a cup with a little bit of coffee. Fridays, I'll have sometimes a frappe from Starbucks. So
Thank you, Rain.
yeah, thank you, Rain. So for me, sugar is like almost like it's an addiction, and I need help.
It's not like an addiction. It is an addiction.
I need help.
And this is the intervention. All right, everyone come in.
Oh, thank you guys. Oh,
Intervention.
I have nothing else to say about it. My body like needs it. So I
Okay.
have no tips on how to not eat it. The only tip I do have is not buying them.
Okay,
Don't have 'em at
that's a
home.
big one. Let me just say something. And I think about this a lot. You also don't have an incentive to stop eating sugar. Does that make sense?
So they get that.
You got like 12% body fat. But no, I'm serious about this.
No,
Like,
I agree.
I think about that all the time. Like my wife, she watches me down a pint of Haagen-Dazs, which has like 1,200 calories, and I do have the pint every single time. I know it's impressive. You're welcome. And it's like
Thank you.
I don't really gain weight, but it's because we have an active job, we work out a lot, we're lean, we have a lot of things going in our favor. So, and mind you, I don't do that every day, obviously, but a lot of times it's like the incentive to get your shit together is, you're overweight. Your doctor told you have these like conditions, or you're pre-diabetic, or if you don't do this, you're gonna really struggle, or you're gassed when you go up a flight of stairs. So I just wanted to throw that in there because incentives, like I always say, drive behavior, right? So I'm sure if you made a conscious effort to ditch the sugar or lower it, you could. It's just like, what's the incentive?
And I've done it in the sense that I used to be addicted to soda, and now I just don't buy it, and I don't
From
drink
the
it
last
anymore.
challenge, right?
Yeah, and I just don't drink it anymore if it's not in my house. So like you said, yeah, if I really want to, I won't, but it's the one that I say the hardest because I refuse, kind of like I don't want to stop.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people would agree with me. You want to have your little dark chocolate, your pint of ice cream. it's like one chocolate or a pint of ice cream. There's no in between. Like I went ham the other day on a thing of chocolate animal crackers.
See, that's the thing is you have these insane things that you buy. Like at my house, we don't buy that stuff.
It's
like
literally like a pound of animal crackers.
holy cow.
Yeah.
I think this is the second hardest for people just because the temptations are everywhere. You know, like America's obsessed with sugar. One of the things that I can't relate with, and thank God I have enough problems, is candy. I don't like candy. It doesn't appeal to me. No candy that you put in front of me, oh my God, I really want that. So as a matter of fact, I think it's like overwhelming.
That's also ingrained in you because as a kid you didn't like candy that much either.
Just not a candy guy.
I was a candy guy.
Again, and that's like everybody's different. Some people struggle with candy, but like the Haagen-Dazs that I eat, it's like whatever. That's probably not a huge trigger for them. A freaking Krispy Kreme donut, I will have one. If you put one in my face,
you can't control
nice
yourself.
Glazed Krispy Kreme, dude, that's like
I have a
heavenly.
direct quote from the other day. That there was a box of Krispy Kreme donuts. Somebody brought. He's like, "Take them, or I will eat all of them. I can't control myself." So I took them and I didn't eat them. There was like 4 in there. I ate like 2.
You give it to your neighbors?
I actually
Okay,
gave it to my
those?
neighbors. Yeah. They're like, "Oh, you don't come on."
So anyway, going into work and your coworker has a bag of Skittles, or it's somebody's birthday and they brought cake.
And a green one.
So I think that it's not only, let's say you're really trying and you didn't buy them and all that stuff, but then it's around. Everywhere you go, it's going to be around. You go to a restaurant, oh, would you like some dessert? They show you the nice, or they bring the little tray with the fake dessert version of their
We're
desserts.
like, "Oh, I'll take all of them." Oh wait, they're not included in the buffet?
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's just very hard. Like you have to have a lot of willpower to just like, if you're trying to cut down, to just say no. But I will say, I know somebody who recently, she has a sweet tooth and she cut completely sweet all desserts for like a year and a half. She did it as like it was like a personal thing that she was having with her sister. And she said that after a while, even somebody with a sweet tooth, she's like, I don't crave it anymore. I think that you got to get over a huge hump.
Yeah.
I will say a huge hump. And you can retrain your palate to not crave sugar. And then when you have it, it's kind of overwhelming.
That happens to a lot of people that, like with carbonated drinks like Coke and stuff like that. If you don't drink it for a while, then you drink it, you're burping up a stomach like,
I can't take a sip.
This is so strong.
I can't take a sip. Isn't this carbonated though?
Yeah.
Our sponsor of today's podcast, Celsius. Live fit.
Burns fat. Even while you're not.
They're going to be like, you guys just talk shit about the most unhealthy eating habits. Yeah, we're not sponsoring you.
Please sponsor him so he can stop this. Oh, yeah, but if he sponsor, it's going to get worse.
When we talk about sweets, again, we're not talking about fruit. Not all sugary things are created equal. And we're not going to get into sugar, real quote unquote sugar, organic sugar versus like artificial sweeteners. We're not going to get into that whole dilemma. But it is a fact that if you're eating like a highly processed, highly sugary, liquid calorie, anything in that category is not going to be great for you. We don't want sugar spikes in your blood. Doing that repeatedly over a long period of time messes with your body's insulin response. That's how you become insulin resistant. That's how you become pre-diabetic. A whole host of problems. Not to mention, you don't want to be spiking your blood sugar throughout the day. You want kind of like a baseline. That's why having fruit is better, because fruit has fiber that allows your blood sugar to not spike. So that's like kind of like the science behind it. And then again, it's like if you're eating a lot of the sugary stuff, that means you're eating less of the good stuff. The fiber, the protein, the good fats. So you want to eat more of that and less of the sugary.
I'm also going to say that I think there's a link between ADHD and sugar consumption, that people with ADHD crave candy, they crave sugar.
Somebody fact check that, please.
Yeah, I'll fact check it before I edit it. And if it's not true, I'll edit it out. But this goes back to, like you just said, when we were young, I would sit at a restaurant and open a sugar packet and I would eat 3 or 4 sugar packets. So some people, it's just kind of ingrained in you, I guess, at some point.
Well, I thought you were going to go the route of, which I have read some reports that kids who eat more sugar have more behavioral issues and ADD. So it's a chicken or the egg thing.
Maybe.
Did you eat more sugar because you had ADD, or did you have ADD because you ate a lot of sugar?
He struggled saying ADHD there twice.
Do we not call it ADD anymore?
No.
I don't like that age.
I like the age. It's doing favors for me. All right, moving on. All right, rule number 4 is going to be no second servings.
Oh, we're only on number 4?
Yeah, we got to speed it up. Rule number 4 is no second servings.
This would be one of the hardest for me.
This is one of the easiest for me.
Oh my God, see, that's the difference there.
This is 8 for me.
I probably never have one plate. Let's put it that way.
I probably never have 2 plates. Not once.
Amazing.
Not once have I ever gone back and like, is there more?
Dude,
like,
I'll have
ever,
2 or 3.
Not once. I'm saving my stomach for other sugars that we just
talked
talked about.
Interesting. So let me see what number I put this in.
Mine is 8. that's
One
not
plate,
hard at all.
number 7. Wow, we're pretty.
Yeah.
For most people, I think it's like not that hard. It also depends on a lot of things. The size of the plate, the serving. Did whoever was cooking, did they make more? I think this is when eating out gets you into trouble. Well, I guess it's kind of unrelated because they're going to put a giant thing, usually a giant portion. And it's like, yeah, I didn't have seconds, but you had an enormous freaking plate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It all depends on, I guess, where you go. Like you said, wherever you go, if the portions are big, whoever cooked, did they make extra or did they make just enough for one? Are you trying to have leftovers for the next day? Are you not? So all of these things come into account, but I don't think we have to talk about.
No, I would only say the tip that the dietitian gave was put your food on your plate and then if there are leftovers, put them away. Like that's lunch for tomorrow. Like just get it out of sight. Like you don't have an option. It's already in the fridge.
Yeah, how's that working for you?
We don't do it. But look, in my defense, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm actually in a little bit of a bulk phase right now, which is great.
I'm always bulking.
Just eat.
Always in a bulk phase. All right, let's move on.
Okay, number 5 is snack smart.
All right, I put that one as, sorry, I don't even remember it. I put it as number 3. Very hard.
Number 6 for me.
I'm a professional snacker.
Okay.
And
this one is a tricky one. I should have probably put it higher. There must be a reason why I didn't.
For me, I am an anxious snacker. I can't just sit and watch TV with nothing to eat or nothing to pick at. Usually when I'm on the computer, I'm picking at something too. And most of the snacks that I like, and let's be honest, most of the snacks that are out there are like
100%.
Potato chips, air fry some French fries. I consider that a snack. Things like that that are very palatable, sweet. Yeah, candy. I'll make popcorn. I'm a popcorn connoisseur. All of these. I am.
I'm sure you put a lot of butter too and salt.
I'll make you guys some fire pot. It's not butter or salt. It's Flavorcool and it's coconut flavored oil. That's how you cook it.
What the hell is Flavorcool?
Flavorcool is like an artificial salt type thing that you put to give it. It's fine. I'll bring you some one day. It's fire. It's how you make movie theater popcorn. So good.
Put it up on the screen.
But I eat a lot of so snacking smart is hard for me. And then it's like, okay, I bought grapes. I bought bananas. The bananas aren't ready to eat. Great. The grapes, ya me metí a freaking bowl of them. So like after a certain point, it's like, how can I snack smart if fruits are so like, oh, no. Oh, don't eat me yet. Oh, no. Oh, I've gone bad.
It's got to be the right time.
I've gone bad. And I'm like, dude, I bought these bananas that were green. I was like, oh, let them get good. You know
what doesn't go bad? My popcorn that's sitting there.
My salt and vinegar Lay's chips that have been there with a bag clip. Yeah, that's a hard one for me.
Yeah, I think that there just aren't that many healthy snacks. And yes, you can come up with I can find a blog right now with 100 healthy snacks. And they're all a pain in the ass or celery sticks with hummus or celery sticks with cottage cheese or
yogurt.
I don't know.
Yogurt
with
yogurt.
Quinoa, not quinoa, chia seeds and
quinoa, granola.
So we're the worst.
There's some granola in there.
This is the worst.
No, but I think people will relate to us.
That's how my wife.
We're not trying to like talk down to you.
That's how my wife eats. All the ones that we've said, those are her snacks.
You know what sounds really yummy to me? Some cottage cheese with granola and honey drizzled on top. That sounds really yummy.
Honey is a treat, dude. A lot
That
of these
real
dieters are not eating honey.
Yuck.
They'll put some like raspberries on top for sweet.
People are gonna be like, "You guys are trainers."
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But look, why I think this is super hard is just because I think you have to go above and beyond to prepare. Because yes, you have to prepare. It's not gonna come out of a bag. So convenience. I think that one of the big issues in this whole topic is convenience.
Yeah.
I would say that the more convenient something is, the less healthy it is, right?
1,000%.
Unless you have like catered meals or something like that. But to prepare your snacks beforehand. And to make sure they're healthy and to make sure that the fruit doesn't have mold in it already, which, man, the strawberries always have mold after 2 or 3 days.
They're always down there molding up.
The only tip that I can give you is, besides preparing healthy snacks, is what we do. Because we have little kids at home and we try to only get healthy-ish snacks for them. We're not saying we're perfect by any means, but I think don't keep it in the house is the number one tip for anything. It's like, I don't have chips at my house because if I did, I would eat a whole bag of chips.
I try, and then guess what? I live 30 feet from a grocery store. I can jog there. I can walk there and get there in 2 minutes and get my salt and vinegar fix.
And the thing is, like, yeah, my wife buys popcorn. She buys Skinny Pop. It's like, and it's decent. It gets the job done.
It does not for me.
But, you can make like little protein balls or whatever. But
I'm gonna make Fatty Pop.
Again, it's like, I think that anxiety, which I'm an anxious eater too, we see it all the time. Like if you're here at our gym at around like 5 p.m.,
we're eating.
me and this guy are like scavenging.
We're foraging.
Luckily, but here's the difference between you and I. I bring my little chicken salad usually.
Me
You
too.
bring a chicken salad sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't snack that bad in here anymore. I gotta give you credit
Thank
for that.
you.
But you do have all that bullshit at home. You have your little. I know you got a little.
I have a container full of snacks.
That's a
next to me.
container. He's like the heavyweights.
Heavyweights, because you're again heavyweights part two. And then people are gonna try to be like, oh, you can have a granola bar. 95% of
healthy.
granola bars have more sugar than a candy bar.
Trail
It's like,
mix, not healthy.
not healthy.
A lot, and that's the thing. A lot of you guys are getting got by the
Yep.
marketing.
I buy trail mix
of
and then I
these
only eat
things.
M&Ms.
Trail mix. That's a bunch of sugar.
Chex mix.
None of that is really that great. And then you gotta think, okay, high protein snacks. Okay, there's like 5 of them. Literally no more than
And they
that.
probably all have yogurt.
That's why I find myself going back to my little chicken, canned chicken. That's what I eat.
Canned chicken with saltine crackers, what I eat like un viejo.
Again, well, you're having the crackers, which I would argue is not diet friendly.
You're not taking away my crackers, bro.
Again, you have to go above and beyond. Any tips for anxious people? Let me see. I'm an anxious person.
I have a tip. Bite your nails. Take little pieces of your nail and just gnaw on it, and then that'll kind of satiate you.
Did you see that? They looked under the microphone
They went to the
microscope.
microphone and found
They looked under a microscope of like what's under our nails. Did you see that video?
No.
They took like that, boom, and they zoom it in. They put the little thing on the they scrape the bottom.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
you don't
know.
want to see it. There's
Um,
little critters in there
Zoom
living.
in here. That's why I have so many antibodies. Been eating my nails since 2nd grade.
The fact that you admit that is
What,
more
eating
power
nails is
to
bad?
you. All right,
I'm not
next
admitting
one.
to eating boogers.
Next one.
Shout
Shout
out.
out.
To Joe.
Shout out to our buddy.
Shout out to
Listens
our
to this
boy.
podcast every Monday.
Every Monday, shout out.
Master hand.
Master hand. Master this. Master finger. What are we, number 6?
Yeah.
All right, number 6 is plan ahead, and I put this one at number 2.
Number 1, baby.
The hardest?
Let's go.
2nd hardest.
Woo!
Yeah, it's really hard.
You have to lower the volume.
Especially for me, I'm not a type A. I'm not a forward thinker. I'm not a planner. Almost
I'm the
impossible
Steve
for me.
Jobs of this operation.
Almost impossible for me to do it. Yeah, he's the asshole.
Yep, that too.
It's almost impossible for me to plan ahead. And then not to mention, plan ahead all you want, prepárate esto, have all your stuff.
Then they bring the Krispy Kremes.
They'll bring the saboteur, or God knows you go home and it's like your significant other's like, oh man, I didn't have a good day. Can we just have pizza? I'm going to cave.
Significant other never says that.
Yours would never. I had a really rough day. Can we have salad tonight?
Number 1 tip here is marry a dietitian.
That's a good
You
tip.
don't have to worry about
If you
any of
struggle
this.
with your diet, that's a really good tip. Go
But the
ahead.
amount of times
Why is
that
this so hard for
the
you?
amount of times that I am eating something different than her is crazy. Even though I'm talking smack, but I eat healthier than 90%
do,
of
you
Americans. I
do.
eat pretty healthy. It's just that I'm anxious. That's basically my problem. Is that I'm anxious and I'm very dopamine driven. So to me, it's the anticipation almost
of the
better
deliciousness,
than of the
but
deliciousness.
If you were left to your own devices, I think you'd.
I'd
do
eat like a
lot
college
worse.
student.
Yeah, I think you do a lot worse.
Yeah.
By the way, I still eat ramen noodles sometimes.
Okay, why is this a number 1 for me?
Yeah,
Because
talk about it.
dude, people are busy. So I feel like the only way to truly eat healthy, let's take away meal prepping, not meal prepping, catering,
Meals, yeah.
catered meals for the rest of the discussions. I don't want to keep thinking of the outlier. Yes, okay, you can have your food delivered to you. No, okay, so if you are the type of person that wants to get it together, you have to cook, you have to prep, you have to think about tomorrow and the next day possibly, and like, what am I taking to work? What am I eating for breakfast?
If you don't
And
prep,
if you don't
it's
plan,
a failing game.
It's
You're
a
losing.
failure.
If
And
you tell yourself you're gonna cook every day, twice a day, sometimes it's a losing
well,
battle.
not just that, but if you woke up late and flustered and you don't have breakfast, now you're at the mercy of, I'm at work and I'm scrambling to find something,
Yep.
and here's the only thing they had available. Or, my coworker went to wherever, McDonald's. Hey, you want anything? Well, yeah, I guess I'm starving. Or you let yourself get too hungry.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's what's that? Fail to plan to fail.
Yep.
As stupid as that seems, it's true though.
Yeah, I agree. Although people that you see that have it together, or the ones that are like really planning to get it together, all prepare their meals
All
ahead
of them.
early, sometimes a week in
They don't
advance.
leave it to chance.
You can't leave it to chance. You will. There's statistically, you're gonna crumble at least 1 or 2 days of the week, and I'm not talking about crumble cookie, but you might.
You might crumble cookie.
Might crumble cookie, even though that's mediocre.
Yeah,
By the
I
way,
think-
my hot take as a sugar and sweet lover, all these bougie cookie places,
Uh-oh.
all mediocre.
Woo! Shots fired.
Unless, like, cause I'm a simple guy. I like chocolate chip cookies. Give me a really good chocolate chip cookie and I'm good.
Fresh Market has good ones.
There you go.
Are you a gooey or a crunchy guy?
Both.
Yep. Interesting.
I
You
really
don't
like
meet a lot of people that
No,
are
I
both.
like both. I just like.
I'm
I
a
believe it or
huge
not,
gooey guy.
I like the non-chocolatey part more than the chocolatey part.
I don't like when they have too much chocolate
Yeah.
in them. You
So,
gotta get that ratio right.
How do you get what can I get like chocolate chip cookies
Horatio.
without chocolate chips? Let us know in the comments.
Okay, back to this. I just think this is an obvious number one. You know why? Because every other rule that we have here, if you didn't plan, you're gonna fail.
Comes to this.
If you didn't plan to have your little dark chocolate, you're gonna grab the more unhealthy sweet. If you didn't plan to load up on your fruits and veggies, you're gonna end up having something else.
Whatever
as a
else
snack.
in your house.
If you're not you didn't plan your snack, your smart snacks, you're gonna have a dumb snack.
Yeah. Damn, all my snacks are dumb snacks.
So I think like this is the foundation of everything is planning, and I can imagine that for you, like I am more type A. For you, it's a lot harder. For people like you, it's a lot harder
It's
to
almost impossible,
have
especially
to
it's
do
like
that all the time.
let's say I'll eat lunch kind of early and then I gotta come to work at 2:33. I'm scrambling. What do I get? What can I take over there to eat? And it's like I have a protein bar in my hand. I have a protein shake, and it's like maybe TMI, but if I drink a protein shake, I get to work and I drink coffee, I'm gonna shit myself.
He called this shit poop.
Yeah, so
I have a tip for you. Why don't you, like, let's say you're making chicken salad, just make like triple the amount and put it in the fridge.
I'll forget it. I literally
You
have a
forget that
sign
it's
on my
there?
fridge that says leftover food in here because I'll forget. If it's not in my face, I'll forget. I know.
This
Good luck with that one,
This
America.
is interesting.
Good luck with
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
the ADHD
It's
creeping
the
its...
ADHD in me. Yeah. And mind you, it's not because I don't want to, because sometimes I'll be like, damn, I left this in the microwave and wow, I was really looking forward to.
It's so crazy how we're so different because I know how many protein shakes I have for myself in our little fridge at work. I know how much chicken salad I made, how many portions that's gonna give me for this week. I don't say it. Don't say it. But people are wired differently.
Hey, Rizm.
People are wired differently.
Rizm with the tism.
Yeah, I never really get caught off guard like that where I'm hungry and I didn't prepare. But like you said, like if you're locked in, you never leave it to chance.
You can't.
Or
You can't.
beaver
And that's
either.
why it's number 1 or 2 in both of our lists.
Yep.
Let's
And
move on.
again, one tip that can serve for this one and for many others is you're gonna have to resort to protein shakes. I don't know any other way to do it. Like that's what our coaches here do. That's what a lot of fit people do is because number one, if let's say you are scrambling and you have to go to the convenience store, get a protein shake. Don't get got there by all the other delicious things that
bang
are
for your buck
calling your
protein
name.
wise, and it's the best one.
It's the best.
It's the only option really.
Yeah. So
Number 7 is gonna be try to squeeze in at least one low carb meal a day.
yeah, this is something that we're in a challenge right now, and people are struggling with because they're taking it so literal. It's like there's nothing wrong with carbs. You can absolutely lose weight.
And then it's like
eating carbs in every meal.
Define low carb. like-
Exactly. However, an easy way to do all the other rules, get protein, get fruits and veggies, is to eliminate the carbs a little bit so that you're not having the fries, the potato, the rice, the pasta. All those things are kind of eliminated for one meal, and now you can focus on your fruits and veggies and protein. So that's the only reason that the dietitian suggested that. It's not because carbs are bad for you or anything like that.
Where'd you put this one on your list?
I
I put it so you don't have to
number 8.
I put it at number 9.
I just think that this isn't hard.
I think it's super easy for me.
But what about, okay, for you, because that's your personal list, but I think, I don't know, I put it at number 8. I think this might be hard for some people that don't know what low carb is.
For other people, I would say it's like a 5 or 6. But for me, I would say it's a 9 because I'm a pretty, with all this shit I've said, I'm a pretty boring eater. Like if you make me a nice steak or something, I can eat it by itself. I have no issues. Matter of fact, I'm kind of a food segregationist. If I get a burger and fries, I'll eat 90% of my fries before I touch my burger.
Interesting.
Yeah, or if I get mashed potato on the steak, I'll eat most of my steak before I even touch the steak. Like I'm a weird person. So if you just remove the carb, I can eat una chuleta puerco or whatever healthy protein I'm having.
The reason I put it so high is because I think that low carb has been a thing for so long that most people know, like our society knows what carbs are. They understand that if I'm trying to lose weight, as a matter of fact, they demonize carbs a little too much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I know I have to lose weight, so 0 rice, 0 bread, 0 pasta. And it's like, not necessarily, but if that's what you need to do because you can't control yourself to have a little bit of pasta, by all means, go for it.
They're also kind of flabbergasted when you tell them you need carbs post-workout and like to sprinkle them onto your shake. People are like, but I thought carbs were bad. And it's like, no, like you kind of need carbs for energy if you're working out. Like,
yeah, but I wouldn't tell that to the average person because I already know they're going to get it in other areas. But I know what you're saying.
They can get it.
You know what I'm saying?
They can get it.
But yeah, I just don't think that's like super hard. And there's so many other ways. Like if you're eating a salad with some chicken, boom, low carb, you know? And of course, not all carbs are created equal. We have to say that. Yes, some veggies are carbs. They have high carbs. Legumes and beans have carbs. So
good.
You know, don't take this too literally. You know what we mean. Just cut the bread.
Yeah, stop nitpicking.
Cut, you know, don't have a huge portion of rice with every meal. Like just
the saltine crackers.
Eat the stuff that you know is better for you. That's it.
Number 8 is going to be to take your creatine daily. And I put this one as the easiest one.
Creatine. I put it as number 9.
So like,
there's one easier one for me.
Okay. This is the easiest one for me. It's just
take the damn thing.
Take the thing.
But you'd be surprised. People forget. The people like you.
I forget.
Exactly. The people like you forget.
Yeah.
The Joe Cools of the world, they forget all the time. I'm constantly telling people, did you take your protein? I forgot yesterday. But I'm going to take it today. Creatine, yeah.
Yeah, but for me, like, even if like, okay, because you can forget all the other ones too. But for me, it's just the easiest one. It's a scoop in your water or a pill. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. That's it. No, I have to limit my this. I have to control this. Just take it.
My biggest tip here is actually what I do, so I definitely don't forget, is just put the thing of creatine right in front of like my coffee makers. Like for me, that's what I see every day. I have my coffee every day. So it's there, it's sitting there. It's a constant reminder of, oh yeah, take this. Because with supplements, if you put it away, you're going to forget about it. I'm sure you guys listening have a pantry of supplements that you bought the ashwagandha 2 years ago, you took it for a week, and now you don't take it anymore.
I did it. So I have protein powders that I like. Oh, you put it up there for later, and I completely forgot about.
I have
some Flintstones protein powder up there that I've had since quarantine. I think.
Jesus, you're a child. But put it out on your counter.
Whip it out.
Take it every day. That's not hard.
That's it. Super easy.
And you should all be taking creatine.
Rule number 9 is going to be
boring. Right?
Hydrate. Just drink water.
So boring.
I put it at number 4. I put it at number 4.
Really?
Yeah.
That's number 10 for me, dog.
The easiest?
Yes.
Nobody gets enough water. I'm going to go completely against you here.
I'm going to go against you. I think with these girls with their Stanley cups, everybody's drinking a lot of water.
They're not drinking enough water.
You don't need as much water as you think.
They're not drinking enough. Guys, comment below. Are you drinking enough
water?
I
will tell you this. Middle-aged ladies suck at drinking water. Our mom is a perfect example.
Thank you. They don't even like it.
They don't like water, which is weird.
Crazy.
It doesn't taste like anything.
Crazy to me. I love water sometimes.
Okay, yeah. Go in the comments. Do you think people drink enough water or not enough? So the next question is, what is enough water? Yeah, exactly.
It's very arbitrary too.
I mean, the dietitian said a specific amount. I think she said like 64 ounces or something like that for most people.
Which is, like you said, it's pretty easy, but you'd be surprised still people don't do it. And you think they're walking on the Stanley Cup. That's a fashion statement. They're drinking here because it's a gym. They're not drinking water all day.
Okay, I do live in a bubble. I live in a gym. So every person I see has a water bottle.
100%. And they're drinking it here. And, you know, there's a few exceptions that might drink enough. But I don't think people are sitting on their desk and they're working 8 hours. They might not even drink water once.
Okay, I stand corrected because I do live in a niche. I have no idea what people do in offices.
You don't know anything.
I only interact with gym people, and gym people always have a water bottle. That was my thought process. So I'm like, yeah, you're getting enough water with that freaking Stanley, you know, or those huge ones that
most people don't even drink water when they're like. For me, it's crazy, and it's a very like. I'm guessing American culture too, but Latin culture.
To drink something else.
To drink something sweet with your food, a juice, a Coke, something like a tea.
I'm always weirded out about that because I'm so indoctrinated in
water.
Only drink water.
Me too.
Only drink water. Only drink
water.
And
it's like the water can kind of help to the chewing process, the swallowing process.
Every now and then, these poor people go to my house and like, oh, you have anything to drink like with this meal? And I'm like,
water.
I got alcohol and water
and kombucha probably.
That's it.
You look like you have kombucha in your fridge.
I've had it in a while, but it doesn't sit well with me. It gives me a little bit of gastritis.
I don't like drinking, like, it feels like I'm drinking vinegar.
Then that one is super, you talk about like not being able to handle the carbonated, that shit is intense. Anyway, yeah,
I'm glad I swayed you.
No, you did, you definitely did. And I would love to hear from our listeners, like what they think about that. Can I talk about one of my pet peeves?
Yeah.
Little tiny plastic bottles.
Oh, what a waste.
Bro, I know, I'm a fan of capitalism and all that. We got to get rid of those.
We do
I
absolutely.
don't
Just get rid
care
of
if it's
it.
for your kids.
Yeah.
No, I don't care about that.
No.
And yeah, you might say, but then you only drink a little bit of the bigger bottle. It's like, first of all, don't buy those at all.
Don't
buy
a refillable
reusable
bottle.
one.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge environmentalist, but golly, man.
You know what grinds my gears? When somebody buys the plastic one and then refills their refillable cup with a plastic one. Like, just get a filter or something in your house, man. You'll save money. It's not that convenient for me to have all those little water bottles.
At all. It's not convenient at all.
The only good thing about those little tiny ones is if you strap them around your belt and you can be like Batman with a bunch of water bottles.
They're like little grenades.
Yeah.
I will say, just from my limited pool of people that I've noticed, that people are buying those plastic water bottles less and less. And I got to give it, I hate all this TikTok trend and stuff, but it's the Stanley Cup trend. It's the, if I walk around with one of those, the status symbol is I'm a type of person that takes their lifestyle seriously. I don't just have a little pathetic looking, 99-cent plastic bottle. I have the Stanley, or I have, the refillable one. Once again, you're a child.
Nice Spider-Man cup. This is badass.
But I do think that trend has shifted.
Yeah, I agree.
I would agree. Don't buy those.
I would agree. And also, it's a huge littering crisis.
Wasteful.
It's really bad. Don't drink those, guys. Oh, but if I drink too much water, I'm gonna be peeing all day. Calm the fuck down.
I always make fun of my wife for the hydration, because for like the first, I don't know how many years of our relationship, everything was, I don't think I drank enough. It was like, I have a headache. I don't think I drank enough water. She would say, or, I have this, I have that. I just don't think I drank enough water. And I'd be like, that's your solution to everything.
For me, I agree.
But it is true that dehydration can cause a lot of issues.
For me, like if let's say I have a headache or something I'm feeling a little weird, chug a big thing of water, take a 15-20 minute nap. It's like I call it a hard reset. And you're good to go.
And by the way,
most of the times you'll be good to go.
If you're hungry, a lot of times dehydration could give you a fake symbol.
It's true. It's true. And there's the whole cliche: by the time you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated.
Yes.
All that stuff. It's good for your skin, your lips.
Another thing I'd like to add, a little tip I'd like to add is that a lot of things that are like liquid count as hydration. People don't realize that. They used to think that coffee would dehydrate you because it's diuretic. No, having like American coffee 8 ounces in the morning, which is what I do, that's still mostly water. It's a little bit of a diuretic, but
it'll be like 6 ounces of water. Or?
This Celsius is still hydrating me in some way.
And believe it or not, this Celsius is also hydrating me.
Live fit.
Hydrating.
This is gonna be a thing from now on. I'm gonna sneak it in as much as possible.
I feel hydrated.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. God, last rule. Let's get to the fun one, dude. Do we have a fun one here?
Yeah, this is the fun one. Number 10. Cut the alcohol. What's this? Your number 10? Your hardest one?
Hardest is number 1, dude. You still don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So remember, I did it for general population, and it's number 5. It's right in the middle of the road.
I put it at 6.
Middle of the road because, like you said, some people don't drink alcohol.
No.
Other people, freaks as I call them, I can have half a beer.
I get that. Like, if I'm going to like lunch or dinner or something, I'll have 1 beer. But if I'm hanging out with friends or degenerates, then I have trouble controlling myself. Then I have trouble controlling myself and saying no to people.
This is highly, highly individualized.
Super.
How much, like, your relationship with alcohol is completely dependent on the person. That's why this one is middle of the pack for me. Some people really struggle with it. Other people, it's like, it's a non-issue. You tell me to not drink for a month, no problem.
Yeah. Do you want to go into why she said to cut alcohol? Because it's, for me, it's one of the most important tips, besides the fact that it's literal poison. It's one of the things that we've seen when people cut alcohol, they make the most drastic change in their physique, their sleeping habits. Almost everything changes just cutting off that one thing.
I'm one of those people.
There you go.
I mean, in the beginning of the year when I did my dopamine detox, go check out our early videos. It was by far, I mean, right now we're in the middle of a challenge, and it's been 4 days, and the no alcohol, the working out all the time, the locking in, you just feel so good.
Yeah, I was wasted on Saturday.
I can't relate. And you felt like shit, right? Like terrible for like 2 days.
2 days. Oh,
exactly.
So, I did it for the sake of this podcast, though, experimentally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, okay, let's go into it. Number 1, if you're working out, it really kills your gains.
Yeah.
It kills your sleep, which kills your recovery, which kills your energy levels for the next day. So that's like triple whammy.
Affects your testosterone.
It affects your testosterone, affects your muscle protein synthesis directly. It affects your ability to burn fat. This is
Jeez.
just working out stuff.
Jeez.
Then there's the sleep and the recovery. You sleep. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, I sleep great after a glass of wine. No, you don't. Put on an Oura Ring or one of those and you'll see.
Yeah.
You think you do because it's a depressant and
You're
it kind of knocks
knocked
you out.
but you're not getting deep
I
quality
feel
sleep.
it. I wake up the next day. I might as well not have slept. I feel terrible. So the sleep alone is
Should be-
enough.
yeah, should
but
be.
let's talk about the amount of calories in it. It's
Empty calories,
terrible.
The decisions you make after.
The decisions you make after.
Whether
like,
it's what you eat or who you eat.
Ah! This is a PG-13 podcast.
Oh.
How dare you?
I didn't say anything bad.
So yeah, you were talking about eating
animals.
So it's just bad. And by the way, those myths have already been busted up. Like a
Alcohol's
glass
bad.
of wine is good. There's nothing good about it. But I will say the dosage makes the poison. The more you drink, the worse it is. So
Yeah,
you
that
can
sounds-
get away with drinking occasionally and you'll be fine. But again, if you're the type of person like me that will never have one drink, then you got to just be more careful. For me, it's easier to not drink than to have one drink. So
There you go.
take that how you
Don't
will.
open the faucet.
Do not.
I don't know why I said that so weird.
Once it hits your lips.
Don't open the faucet. That sounded like Forrest Gump. So what tip can you give as somebody that actually does struggle with drinking?
Honestly, these challenges are great. Accountability. Like accountability helps because when left to your own devices, I think anything food related or anything that you struggle with, that compulsiveness, you need accountability. Like you need to have either a group of people or a partner or a buddy, somebody that's like can help you out. I think that's why I think to go to an extreme example like AA is so successful because it's a community.
Yeah.
And there's the steps and there's
People
a
are counting on you,
process
yeah.
and people are counting the chip.
Yeah.
Like obviously that's an extreme example, but you can take the thought process and bring it down to whatever
Yeah.
you're struggling with. Same with food.
To your
Like people
group of
have
friends,
binge eating
yeah.
disorders and things like that. So I think that, joining challenges like that are great. Setting rules for yourself honestly doesn't really work for me. I hate like limiting myself. Like I
Yeah.
hate being like, you can only have 4 drinks a week. It's
Yeah.
like,
You
no,
know-
if I'm at the party and I'm having 3 already, it's like, oh, I'm gonna use up my 4 tonight.
Yeah.
You know,
You know what's
So-
good is for me, it's like setting commitments early. Like if you say you're gonna go out drinking, set a run for the
Start
morning with
early.
your friends.
I
No,
get
not
it.
that.
Yeah, just start.
Yeah,
from,
start
like,
drinking, day
noon.
drinking. No, set like, let's say you're going out Saturday, message your friends on Sunday, like, let's go for a run on Sunday. Something that they're gonna hold you accountable. Now, I'm not saying that works for me. What works for me is alcohol makes me feel like absolute dog shit. So yeah, I'll get hammered, but then that lasting impression will last me a good 2-3 months, and then I probably won't drink again for, like I said, for a while. So what works for me is feeling like shit the next day.
Yeah, I mean that. It's funny how you say it because that's why my wife doesn't drink that much. Besides the fact that I call her Miss Moderation because she just naturally isn't that person to
Mrs.
binge
Moderation.
on anything. So she's like, the biggest reason I don't drink is because it's not worth it to me. Like, oh, I'm gonna have this one drink, I'm gonna get a little bit of a buzz, which is awesome. That's why I drink.
I have so much fun.
However, the next day, I'm gonna feel like shit. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have no energy. I'm gonna sleep bad. I'm not gonna be able to get my workout in. I'm gonna mess up my process that works so hard. So in her mind, the juice isn't worth the squeeze. In my mind, that you have to be like not an instant gratification, a delayed gratification type
Yeah.
of person. The instant gratification person, I'm not thinking about tomorrow's version. I'm thinking about let's have a good time right now. Let's go.
It's also hard for somebody that struggles with social anxiety to go out and not have a drink. I'm just gonna be awkward here in the corner, or I'm not gonna go to social events. So I can see that it's hard. That's why I ranked it 6.
I also think that we associate, it's the associations of alcohol. Like if you're in a social setting, alcohol. If you go
Yeah.
to a concert, alcohol. Like it's these fun things that like alcohol just comes along. And then of course, there's always that 1 or 2 people in your group that's like, shots! And then it's
Yeah.
what do you mean you're not gonna have it? No, you're having
Yeah.
one. You're absolutely having one. Let's celebrate. So it's very easy to fall into that peer pressure.
And
Super
before you know
easy.
it, you've had 14,
You've had-
15 shots
Exactly.
of sprinkles.
So, and again, I'm gonna keep going back to this, but it's all personality based. Like some people are like me, are the type of people that I just want to keep going higher and higher and higher. That's just what I want. I'm not ever satisfied with like, oh, I had 2 beers, I'm good. So that's a personality thing. You can
Yep.
call it poor willpower. I don't really care what you call it,
can
but it's
call
a
it rude.
personality thing. So what I really want to know from you guys, the listeners, is what is the hardest for you from this whole list of 10?
If you guys want to rank them. Go nuts.
Go nuts. but I
Don't
wanna
go
see what the
back and look at
hardest
my
one
numbers.
is.
My numbers are probably all over the place and not accurate with what I said. So don't go back and look at my numbers.
Yeah, but we want to hear from you. Which is the hardest for you? And maybe shine a light on what we said and
Or something
maybe
we
we're
missed.
yeah, maybe we're not. We don't have the right representation.
Criticize us for being shitty trainers. But with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Be Fit Brothers. My cup is empty. Podcast.
Podcast.